Các bạn có sách hết rồi đúng không?
Em có rồi.
Minh có sách đúng không? Alright. This one is not too hard. Please try your best.
Anh nghĩ lại rồi. Em nghĩ là anh chữa cái bài này rồi, tại em thấy có một bài nhìn nó rất là quen. So, do you guys has any questions? Có, em nghĩ là cái đề này chữa rồi.
Rồi á? No. Thế á?
Chữa rồi.
Ok, em làm đi, em xem vào lại bao nhiêu rồi em trả nhớ. Really? Okay, just try your best. Hình như thế. Ok. Thế lại càng có lý do được điểm cao đúng không? Thì expect mỗi bạn 700 điểm nhá. Thế thôi. Yeah. Mà đùa làm đi, trêu tí. Minh có vấn đề gì không Minh? No? Rồi. Không có câu nào khó lắm nha. Bình thường. So actually I have muted my sound. So in the meantime that the students are doing their jobs, I'm gonna show this exercise on the clipboard. So actually we have an interesting clip, not just an whatever. So yeah, let's try to solve it along with student. So let's do it. Yeah, alright. So let's open the pen on. Because I guess we have nothing to do as well, right? The student, we have actually muted the micro, and the student is doing their job. So yeah, I think it's a good opportunity for us to make this into a good solver exercises. Okay, so yeah, why not? Okay, so number one. Okay, so number one. Okay, so they asked about which one is not equal to AB times C plus D. So AB times C plus D is actually ABC plus ABD. Okay, alright. But we're gonna see in the answer for the expression that is not equivalent or equal to ABC plus ABD. So let's look for answer D. ABC is not at all equal to ABC plus BD. So this is actually a term that is not equivalent to the given answer. So one is D. Okay, alright. Okay, so number two. In the movie theater, adult tickets cost $10 and a bag of popcorn is $6, right? If a group of adults bought ticket to a movie and for a bag of popcorns, okay, so what is the expressions could be used? Okay, so we have X adult, right? So we have $10 and a 4 bag of popcorn, so it's 6 times 4. And that's equal to 10x plus 24. So our answer is actually B. Okay, alright. So number three. Xy equal to 5. So which cannot be a value for x. So if x equal to 0, then we're gonna have xy equal to 0 regardless of what is the value of y. So so x cannot be 0 because this is gonna be contradiction with xy equal to 5, right? So the answer is C. Alright. So number 4. Not too difficult because this is just the beginner beginning question of section 3, so of course this is not too difficult. Okay, so we have an isosceles triangle, and we are asked about the angle, right? The value of the angle. Okay, let's see. So what is the value of A? Okay, so for AB equal to AC, AB equal to AC, then we're gonna have that B equal to C, right? Because because it's an isosceles triangle, so this is O equal to 50 degree. So A gonna be equal to 180 minus B minus C, because the sum of the all interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So this is actually yield. Okay, 180 minus 50 minus 50 it's actually 80, so it's D. Alright, and in the answer is D. Okay, number 5. Okay, so Barbara has $X in her doll collection. If Barbara has half as many dolls as Tanya, and Tanya has Y doll, so Barbara is X, and X is equal to a half of Y. So Y is equal to 2X because you multiply both sides by 2. So the equation that you will see. And in the answer.
Anh, ở cái câu 4 em có thấy AB bằng AC đâu ạ?
Người ta không vẽ như thế, figure
Anh ơi.
Figure not
hay là nó
scale.
Cái hình chỉ minh họa thôi.
Tức là cái hình chỉ minh họa này là
chỉ minh họa thôi. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so 5C, because X is a half of Y, so Y is 2X. Okay, number 6, we asked about the sum of the solution of the quadratic equation 2x squared minus 6x plus 2 equal to 0. So by Vieta theorem, we have x1 plus x2 is actually minus b over a. So it's gonna be minus b here is minus 6, so it's minus 6 over a is 2, so it's actually 6 over 2, which is 3. So 6, the answer is D. Okay, so that's by Vieta theorem. It's actually 3. So there's a cool thing called Vieta jump in pure mathematics or research mathematics, but this is just normal Vieta for quadratic equations, not those extremely advanced concepts. Okay, so let's do number 7. So f of x equal to 2x cubed plus 1, and we have g of x is equal to x squared plus 3. Okay, alright, so we asked about f of g1. Okay, so let's calculate g1 first. So we're gonna replace everything with x with 1, so it's just 1 square plus 3, which is equal to 1 plus 3 is 4. So f of g1 it's just equal to f4 because g1 is equal to 4. So that is 2 times 4 square because 4 cube is 64, so 2 times 64 is 1. What the hell? Okay, let's calculate this. Oh, it seems minus 1. Sorry. So 2 times 4 cube is 64. 2 times 64 is 128, and 128 minus 1 is 127, right? So it's 127. So 7 is D. Alright. So for number 8. Okay. So they ask for A, right? Ask for A. So this system of linear equation to have zero solution, no solution. So for this system of linear equation to have no solution, the line that represents these these equations has to be parallel, right? Because only when these two lines are parallel, they will have no intersection. So if they have no intersection, then this system has no solution. So for this, to solve this system of equation, we have to convert it into the line equation form first. So let's write down the equation. Pi x plus 7y equal to 8. Alright. Oh, there's 40. So this is equivalent to 4y equal to minus ax plus, it's a minus, okay, not a plus, minus ax with 14 because we put ax to the other side, but we subtract both sides with ax, and this is equivalent to 7y equal to minus 5x plus 8, right? So let's make it equivalent form. This is just minus a over 4 times x plus 14 over 4. Alright, so I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger to write this one down. So alright, and this is just equivalent to this y equal to, it's just y equal to minus 5 over 7 times x and plus 8 over 7. Alright. So for this system of equation to have no solution at all, these two lines has to be parallel, right? So for the system to have no solution, these two lines have to be parallel, and this is only happen if the a of the y equal to ax plus b line of the two lines is the same, and the c the b part has to be different. So it's gonna be a minus 4 minus a minus 4 minus a over 4 has to be equal to minus 5 over 7. Okay, and at the same time 14 over 4 has to be different from 8 over 7, which is obvious, right? This is of course different, so you can, this is equivalent to, the second condition is always true. So a is actually, well, you know, you can get rid of the negative side and you multiply both sides by 4, so it's 20 over 7. So it's a, right? It's a, yeah. Because we need these two lines to be parallel for the system to have no equation at all. So so the slope has to be the same, and the B part, which is the B is the OY intersection has to be different. So A is 20 over 7. Okay. Okay, so let's continue with number 9. So it's 20 over 7. Is that 2? Okay. Yeah, it's 20 over 7, number 8. Number 9. Okay. So for this kind of line, the slope is negative. The slope is negative because it is tilting to the left, right? It's tilting to the left, so the slope is negative. So nice A is smaller than 0 and yeah, nice. Oh, sorry. And they asked about okay. So they asked about line L that's perpendicular to N. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Let's cut this. Okay. So we know L is like this, right? So this is the OHYs, right? So they asked about like L that is perpendicular. So I'm gonna write by a red line, and perpendicular is something like this. Okay, something like this, but I want to change color there. So here, something like this. So that's perpendicular, and this is actually a positive slope. So nice B. Right, so nice B. And nice B. Okay, for number 10. For number 10. Okay, so new slide. Okay, so Johnny expects every 30 minutes for 4 hours. Kim rate E page for every Y pages for every 15 minutes. For 5 hours. Okay. So expect every 30 minutes. I mean 2 expect per hour, and that's time by 4 hours, which okay, Y page 15 minutes, which means 4 Y page per hour, because the hour is 60 minutes and 60 divided by 15 is 4. So that's this time with 5 hours. Okay, so this is 8x plus 20y. So the answer is B. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So it's done with number 10. Let's move on to number 11. Okay. So we continue with question 11. Continue with question 11. So for 11, Victor wants to sell 3 watches at the same prices. After negotiating, he ended up selling on a 30% discount, on a 20% discount, on a 10% discount. Okay. If Victor sold the watch for a total of $240, how many money did he lose? Okay. So let the price of each one is A. Okay. So for the first watch, he selling a 30% discount, which means he is selling us 70%, right? 70% of the price A. Okay. And for the second watch, the price also A, and 20% discount, so it's 80%. left, right, A, and for the third one is 10% discount, is 90% percent of A. So this is actually the price that Victor actually sells, okay, and he gets $240. So that's just virtually 240% times 8 equal to 240, right? So you can quickly denote that, figure out that A is equal to 100. Okay, A equal to 100. But the original gain of Victor, because he sold 3 watches, each watch for $100, so it's gonna be $300. Okay, yeah. So he lost is gonna be, okay, so loss is just gonna be the original gain, which is 300, and minus what his actual total, that's 240. So 240, so that's $60, right? So the answer is B. Alright, that's good, that's very good. Alright, so for number 12, okay, number 12. So 11 is B, right? 11 is B, $60 B. For number 12, okay, so it's true for OX. The equation is true for OX. What is the value of K? Alright, very nice. So we have x squared plus kx plus 9 equal to x plus a squared, x plus a squared, all squared. This term gonna be x squared plus 2ax and plus a squared. Okay, so plus a squared. Okay, so you can see here we have x squared and a squared. So in this case we gonna given the corresponding rule, right? So x squared plus kx plus 9 is equal to x squared plus 2ax plus a squared, right? Alright, so now by corresponding rule we're gonna have k equal to 2a and 9 is equal to a squared, right? So, and this is they have given us as k bigger than 0 and also a bigger than 0 as they have given us. So in this case we're gonna have a equals to 3 and k equal to 6, right? So a equal to 3, so k equal to 6. So the answer is C, right? Tell C. Okay. For number 13, I want to try to finish section 3. Hopefully we can finish section 4. Okay, so number 13 gonna deal with triangle inequalities. So number 13 gonna be dealing with triangle inequality. So the basic idea of triangle inequality is that the difference of any two sides gonna be smaller than the remaining side, and that remaining side in turn smaller than the sum of that original two sides that we take a difference at the beginning. So I'm gonna write it in the board. So you can see it more clearly. So we're gonna have a triangle, right? We're gonna have a triangle. Okay, this is a random triangle. I need a random triangle. So 1, 2 here and 3 here. Okay, that's enough. So this is triangle ABC. Okay, so let's denote this BCBA, BABC, and the length of ACBP. Okay, so in a triangle, we're gonna have any given side. I'm gonna take the number, the side A here. It's gonna be smaller than the sum of these other sides, which is A smaller than B plus C, and A gonna be bigger than the difference of the these two other sides. So in this case, B minus C. Okay, so that's the triangle inequality. Okay, so this is a triangle inequality. Okay, so for this thing, we know that because we have two sides being 3 and 11, so we have 11 minus 3. Of course, we have to consider the positive number. It's going to be smaller than A and smaller than 11 plus 3. So 8 smaller than A and smaller than 14. So in all the answer, only 13 satisfy this equation, right? 7 is our range. 17 is also our range. So only 2 is correct. So 13 is B. Okay, 13 is B. Yeah. Alright, 13 is B. Alright. So let's try number 14. This is no calculator, right? We don't need a calculator, right? You don't need one. So okay, so for number 14, the system have no solution and A is a constant. What is the value of A? Alright. AX plus 1/2 of x of y equal to 16. 4x plus 3y equal to 8. Okay, so I want this system to have no solution. Then, for example, these equation have to be the same in the coefficient of x and y. So the coefficient of x has to be the same on both equations, and the coefficients of y is going to be the same on both equations. However, the c part, the c element, the value after the equal sign, they're gonna have to be different. Only when that condition being satisfied, this system of equation gonna have no solution. So I want to transform the system of equation a little bit, especially the first equation. So this is equivalent to, okay, I'm gonna be multiply both side by 6. 6 times ax plus 1/2 y and equal to 6 times 16. Alright, so this system gonna be equivalent with, okay, I'm gonna delete this. So this gonna be 6ax, right? Because and plus 6 times 1/2 is 3y, and 6 times 16 is actually okay, 60, the third 6 is 96. Okay, so for this system of equation to have no solution at all, 6 system has no solution. So we have to have 6a equal to 4, because you know the coefficient has to be the same, but the coefficient of the variables has to be the same, but the c part, the coefficient after the equal sign, has to be different, right? So anyway, 6a equal to 4, right? So a equal to 2/3, right? So it's a. Yeah, 14 is a. Right, 15. Okay, number 15. Okay, so 27 to about 81 is equal to 3 to the power x, and they asked about x, right? So we know that this a to the power of m and all this to the power of n is gonna be equal to a to the power of m times n, right? M times n. So with this idea in mind, we're gonna solve this equation. So 27 over 81, okay. So this is equal to 3 to the power of 3 over power 81, because 27 is 3 to the power of 3, and you can check that. And that is 3 to the power of 243, and is 3 to the power of x. So x is equal to 243. X equal to 243. So it's D. Alright. See. Okay, we're gonna try to finish at least section 3 here, okay? Kind of thirsty after this long talk. Okay, 5 more questions, come on. Alright, let's move on to question 16. Okay, so this is a grading question, right? This is the grading questions. So M and N is actually all perpendicular to line R, and they are parallel, right? M and N are parallel, and both of them are perpendicular to line R. So they given us the angle of y equal to 2x, and they asked us about the value of y. Okay, so I'm gonna print screen. I'm gonna paste the image out so we can analyze it. Okay, so this one gonna be cut out, cropped. Alright, so okay, so this is the figure we're gonna consider. So they asked us about the value of y, right? But here you can see that this angle that is opposite to x, right? It's gonna be also has the measure of x, because they are two opposite angle, and the two opposite angle gonna be having the same measure, right? So we have the angle of x here. I'm gonna make it smaller. So this is 14 x here. I mean by this angle here. Yeah, I'm gonna note it by this brush. This angle here might be x, right? And because M and N are actually parallel, so so this here gonna be a square angle. This part here gonna be a square angle, because this goes to corresponding angle, right? Those corresponding angle, right? So because M and N are two parallel lines, so two corresponding angle gonna be equal. So the intersection of R and M, it's a square angle, Therefore, intersection of R and N also has to be a square angle. That's why we have a second square angle below. In the triangle here, in the red triangle, I'm gonna spray it red, like that. Okay, this triangle here. Okay. So this red triangle, and just note a little bit red here. So we have one right angle, right? We have one right angle. Therefore, the sum of these two gonna be have to be 90 degrees because we have one right angle already, right? So but y equal to 2x, so x plus 2x is equal to 90 degrees, and that's 3x, right? And we're gonna have y equal to 2x, right? So you can figure out x equal to 3, therefore y equal to 60, and the answer for 16 is 60. Alright, so that's how it goes. So the answer of 16 is 60. Alright, so it's exactly 60. Okay. Alright, so number 17. Okay, so salad dressing supply ensure that there are 7.5 ounce salad dressing every counter. How many container will be required to hold 150 ounce salad dressing? So it's 150 divided by 7.5, so that's 20. So the answer was 17 is 20. Okay, 20. Alright. Okay, so number 18. Okay, so 1/2 of x minus 1/3 of x equal to 1 plus 1/2. Okay, this is 1/6 of x equal to 3/2. So you multiply by both sides by 6, so x equal to 3/2 times 6, which is 9. Okay, so it's 9. This is 9. Yeah, x is 9. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's do number 19. The 17 is 20, 18 is 9. Okay, so 19. So they give you a table, right? So with corresponding value for fx and gx, right? And corresponding to x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, we have the respective value of fx and gx. Okay, so now we can see that we can know that gm equal to 6 and the exercise given us, so we can look back at the table and we can figure out m equal to actually 3, right? Because for the value of gm equal to 6, the corresponding x is 3, so m is just a representation, it doesn't matter. Okay, so f of m wanna be just equal to f of 3, right? Wanna be equal to 5, so 19 is 5, right? 19 is 5. Yeah, it is 5. Alright, number 20. Okay, 20 is another quadratic equation, so 20 is gonna be so I think I'm gonna finish at season 3 and see how I'm gonna go. If I have time, I'm gonna finish season 4, but let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So section number 20. So x squared minus 5x plus c equal to 20. So x squared minus 5x plus c is 20, and they given us minus 3 is the solution. But we know that, so let's minus 3 be x1, right? But we know that x1 plus x2 is equal to minus b over a is minus 5 by VAT minus b over a is 1, which is 5, right? So this is by VAT. So I don't know if I write this name right? So x2 gonna be just be 5 minus x1, and that's x1, so x1 equal to minus 3, so it's 5 minus 3, it should be 8, right? So 20 is 8. Yeah, 20 is 8. Okay, so I'm gonna check section 4 later on the next video. So thank you very much for having listened to this video. So yeah, thank you very much.